lessons and chords I hear. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes are shining down you. This Christmas, everybody's excited.
Hey y'all, welcome to Vlogmas Week 3. It's Tuesday. Didn't do anything yesterday really, but I do have some news. As you can see, done dolled myself up. I have an interview today. I have 2 interviews that I'm going to be going to today. I'm going to confirm my job with the last job interview from last week. I do have a job in mind that I want, but in case I don't get it, I already have a job in place. But yeah, we also need to stop at the school and pick up the kids' presents. We already have some presents upstairs in the attic. Yeah, let me go ahead and shower, get myself ready, and I'll meet back with y'all a little bit before my interview. All right, so now I'm at the kids' school. I'm getting ready to go pick up their presents. I'm really excited to see what they get. Also, the first interview I went to was very good. She really liked me, which I hope she would. So hopefully I will hear back from them by Thursday. Got them a little book bag. Don't mind this stuff. This is all wifey's and my stuff. But they got them a green little book bag. There's 2 presents. And I see some folders in a pencil case. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. But that's cute. I really like this color book bag. But let's go ahead and go to this second interview. But we was just moving around and I didn't have any time to really like slow down and record everything. Don't I look cute? Look, for these past couple days, I've been getting myself up and ready and dolling myself up. My confidence is up. And it's just, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. But today I went to 2 interviews. One of them is looking promising, the other one not so much, which is okay. But at the end of this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working 2 jobs. Both are for nonprofit organizations. One is a homeless shelter and the other one is like a donation center. What's really weird, I was sitting back and I was like, the Lord has provided, because I did go to him and I said, Lord, I want to be involved in the community. I want to volunteer. I want to help the community in some way, shape, or form. And lo and behold, he gave me 2 ways that I could do that. Now, I was just going to take one job and not the other, but I really think I'm going to end up taking both, just because I feel like God is gifting me with this. And I'm only going to be working there, or one of them, till the summertime. The homeless shelter, I'm probably going to stay there until we move. We're talking about moving to Texas, so I'm going to stay working there until we move to Texas. But that mailing job, that's probably going to just be until summertime hits. I look good, y'all. I can't stop looking at myself. I'm looking at the camera, but I keep looking at myself because I look good. I look really good. The homeless shelter, it's just a weekend job, a weekend monitoring job. And I'm not worried about the pay. I'm just happy that the Lord provided. He really did provide. He really did look out for me. That is just crazy. After those 2 interviews, I went back to the gym. They're looking for a 9 to 4, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work out. And I feel like they forgot my application. They said they wasn't gonna get back to me until after Christmas. So I'm just gonna throw that job out the window. That's okay. After the interviews, went to the kids' school. I got their bag of presents. It was cute. It was like a little book bag full of like some notebooks, coloring pencils, and 2 gifts. And I went back home, got wifey. We went grocery shopping, got a couple things. This week, like I said, it's gonna be a busy week with me starting work with one of my jobs. I have to finish getting decorations. We have to put together the presents, wrap them up, and put them in front of the tree or the cross. And Friday, I'm waiting to hear back from another nonprofit organization called Journey to Parenthood. And it's in regards of our fertility treatment because we want another baby. The way we want this baby, I want to have my wife's egg in me because I'm going to be the person carrying the baby. She doesn't want to carry the baby. So that's almost $15,000. Now we can come up with that money. We can at least get half of it, if not pretty much most of it after tax season. Fingers crossed. But I'm hoping they can give up to, I think they said $10,000, $2,000 to $10,000 to each, to certain recipients, and I think they pick up to 4. So any amount I am grateful for, I will be grateful for. But they were supposed to give us the news last Friday. They didn't. They pushed it to this Friday. So fingers crossed. Alani of the day, pink slush. Ooh, I was moving around today, y'all. Yeah, I need to figure out how to make this work because I want to use my other phone for YouTube vlogs, which I might, but I like this phone because it's the 17. It works so good. The front camera is what works so good. I might use this phone for my YouTube, and then the other phone I might use for my TikTok videos, probably. More than likely. But now we're waiting on the kids. I didn't bring my Bible with me today, but I do have a small devotional, and I think I'm going to share that with y'all. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Alanis A. I have a lot of their books. If you go to the TikTok shop, they gave me a lot of free samples of many of their books. I got their Gospels. I got the Year in the Beautiful Bible. I have The Year with Jesus. This is their fairly new one. I have a prayer journal from them. I have, what else do I have? Mom's Testimony, Bible Study, Volume 1 and 2. I have a lot of free samples from them, and I love them. I love them. But let's go. Ooh, this is good. Day 4. Really goes well with the season, Snowflake. Verse of the day is from Colossians 1:16 through 17. For through him God created everything in the heavenly realms and on earth. He made the things we can see and the things we can't see, such as thrones, kingdoms, rulers, and authorities in the unseen world. Everything was created through him and for him. He existed before anything else, and he holds all creation together. That is from the New Living Translation, NLT. Now for the devotional. We are greeted with more stimuli than we can process in any given day. Like today, from the freckle framing of a friend's smile to the shapes formed in the billowing clouds, our eyes absorb, but our brains only highlight a few joyful details. Yet, God created it all and holds it in perfect, detailed harmony. Even at a microscopic and cosmic levels, we know beauty exists but cannot fully grasp it. Still, God intimately knows every aspect of creation. There is freedom found in this mystery. God is present in every detail, knowing every moment in the timeline of history. There is no need for us to be in control. There is no need for us to be in control. We are simply asked to notice the details that the Creator has left for us, like little treasure hunts throughout our day. Oh, that's cute. Each detail moves us to awe and wonder over the beauty all around us. If we are willing, we are invited to create alongside our Creator. God, as we go on about our day, cause the details of your creation to shimmer before us. Open our eyes to the beauty of how you hold the whole world all together. In Jesus' holy name, amen. Y'all, that is one thing I have learned. We are not in control. I am not in control. And it took me a long while to let go of that. God is good. He is great. Now I'm probably going to come back around dinner time, bring y'all in the kitchen with me. I have pumpkin seeds I need to make. I have dinner that I need to make. I'm making rice, turkey meat and some greens, something simple, something easy. But yeah, Tuesday, the beginning of the week, our week is already starting off good. All right, y'all, this Vlogmas, this week is really, this week hasn't been crazy, but today is actually my first day working. So I'm really excited. Got up real early. I was able to get a good workout in. Josiah had a field trip today, so he's excited for that. But yeah, right now I am making myself a protein-filled breakfast. Hold on. Very much excited. The only downfall is I can't use my phone the entire time I'm there. And I do get a 20-minute break. I'm only going to be there for 5 hours for training until 3 this afternoon. I really think this job is definitely going to help me as far as like getting up early. I'm going to have to start getting up at 4 o'clock every morning because I need an hour of Bible study, an hour to work out, and an hour to get myself ready before I get the kids up and get them ready. So I'm going to have to start getting up at 4 o'clock. And then today I'm all supposed to hear back from the people at the homeless shelter. And if they get back to me, I'm probably going to work with them as well. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to change my schedule with them. And probably take a Friday off. But yeah. So I'm literally going to be sitting down, just opening mail for 5 hours. Which is not bad. Like I said, I am very much grateful. And not only that, I think a job like this will help me out later on down the road. But in previous videos, I have somewhat of a history that has prevented me from getting jobs. So with me doing this, it'll definitely help with the next job, or if I want to start my own business, that's definitely going to help with that. But I'm probably going to head off of here. I probably won't be back until after I get off of work. But yeah, I literally have like 8 minutes to cook myself a meal and swallow it down real quick. So I will see you guys after my first shift. All right, our corner is done. We've got some presents. We got some wallpaper behind the cross to make it look more pretty. Some ornaments, I can't think of the word. And we also got some stockings, but she turned out beautiful. She turned out beautiful. I'm being summoned. Y'all, I don't even know where I'm at. I think I'm going to start this as week 3 and 4 of Vlogmas on this channel, just because this last week I have not really been vlogging, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for Vlogmas 3 week 3 or week 2. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. But the kids are officially on Christmas break. I am officially a working mom, so I'm trying to meal prep this week. Ooh, I actually think I need to cut off a part of this ginger just to help me out a little bit, something healthy. I'm making ginger shots, a chicken BLT salad, or chicken salad, and then I'm making quiches for the mornings. Now the jobs that I have, they're more of morning jobs on the weekend or during the week from 9 to 2, so I don't really have to worry too much. As long as I eat breakfast in the mornings and I bring like me a little protein bar, I'll be fine. But on the weekends I work at 8 to 4, so I'm probably gonna have to bring some lunch with me. But right now we're gonna do the ginger shots and the quiches, and yeah, as far as for dinner, I don't really have anything planned for this week. I need to sit down and actually plan my meals better, especially since I'm going to be working. And wifey's not really a cook, so meal prepping more for me and my wife. She's trying to eat healthier. I'm trying to eat healthier. The kids, they can have most of the time when I cook, they don't even eat half of the stuff that I cook anyways, so they'll be good with boxed mac and cheese or, you know, something that they can cook themselves, which is fine. But this week dinners, I am cooking. I always cook Sunday dinners. Sunday dinners are a must, and I'm also going to cook at least halfway throughout the week. I'm only going to cook 2 times. So for this week, tonight, I'm making a small chicken if it thaws out in time, which it should. I'm going to be making turkey, sorry. I'm going to make a small turkey with some rice, or there's all gratin. I want to make that for the kids, but I'm just going to have leftover rice with the turkey and a carrot salad. And then Wednesday night, I'm making sushi bake, and that should last or be good until at least Saturday. And then that'll give me some time to think about what I want to make for the next week. So let's get into this. Alright, y'all, I know I don't look the best. That's okay though. Don't look at my hair. I know she's looking a little rough, but it's whatever. I'm gonna talk about fasting. So I am currently fasting right now. I'm on day 2, just liquids. I like to do a quarterly fast. So every 4 months I will fast for 3 days. I did it all last year. So I did it either the last 3 days of December or the first 3 days of January. I like to do the last 3 days. So what is today? The 29th, 30th, and the 31st of December, I am not eating. Last year around this time was the first time I fasted. I made it 2 days. I will say the first time I fasted, I made it 2 days. And then on the second day, around like 5, 6 o'clock, I could feel myself getting angry. My stomach, my body was just like shaking. Like I couldn't control it. So I had me a little snack. And then I was like, okay, I'm good for the next day. And I waited until close to New Year's Day, the next day. I just know I can fast for 3 days now. I can say that confidently. I think it was April. When I fasted in April last year, that's when I finally pushed through and I did the whole 3 days. No foods, just water. I think in August, I did drink some teas. But this time I want to try to do just water. I will say... Okay, so yesterday I was fine all day until closer to bedtime. My stomach started growling. Now, I will say when your stomach growls, it doesn't mean that you're hungry. A lot of people think that when your stomach growls, you're hungry. You're not hungry. When your body is growling, it means that things are moving along. Okay, that's the stuff moving down your intestines and all that good stuff. Growling does not mean hunger. It just means your body is working and it's cleaning itself out. So that happened to me last night. My stomach was growling and I was like, oh, okay. Yesterday I was fine. I was on the road all day. I visited my sister, my parents, so that kind of distracted me. Today I do work from 9 to 2. Woke up this morning. I felt pretty fine. Came into work. I'm now on my 20-minute break. I messed up. I slipped. Oh my gosh, I slipped up. So someone offered me a candy cane. Me not thinking, when someone offers you something, I just take it. So yeah, so I'm like, yeah. And I'm opening it and I'm putting it in my mouth and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm fasting. I can't have this. So I got up, went to the bathroom, and I spit it out. So, but yeah. I messed up, but it's okay. I know tomorrow might be a little bit of a tricky day. Maybe. Today might be tricky too, because is it today that I'm going grocery shopping? No, it's tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going grocery shopping after work. I think that might trigger me a little bit just because I am going to be around food. And tonight I am going to be cooking for the kids, so there's that too. And I'm not doing this fast by myself. I am doing it with my wife. The reason I'm doing this, I don't know. I didn't really have a reason to do this. I just know around last year, around this time last year, that's when I started learning about fasting. It says in the Bible to fast, so let me just try it out. So after that first fast last year, that's when fasting started popping up more on my timeline. Other people in my study Bible group, they talk about it. So I'm like, okay, let me look more into it. That's when I seen the different kinds of fast, or what kind of fast other people do. I seen someone do a quarterly fast. I don't think you should just fast one time out the year. You should be doing it multiple times to reset yourself. That is one thing that I have noticed this past year. When I do fast, I am more focused. I am not worrying about, oh, okay, what am I going to eat? My stomach, I'm hungry. I know when I do fast, I am more into the word than ever because I'm not distracted. Reading his word, reading God's word is literally the only thing that helps push me through. His word feeds me. Literally. I don't know how else to explain it. Other people, when they fast, or I don't know, when I tell other people, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, me, my wife and I, we got into a little tussle, a little argument about her reading the Bible. She's gonna hate that I'm talking about this, but we got into a little argument. I don't know how I turned it into an argument, but I guess it was the tone with how I said it. You know, I tried to encourage her to read the Bible. She doesn't like to read. Not that she can't. She can read very well. She just doesn't like to read. And that's understandable. So, I told her, you know, you can use audiobooks. You can have the Bible read to you. But reading the Bible is part of getting closer to God. Because it is the truth. It is in the Word that reading His Word is part of that. Praying, fasting, getting into His word. She kind of got defensive and was like, oh, this is my journey with God, you know, you can't tell me what's right or wrong, this is your opinion. I'm like, you know what, okay, just let it all out. I do notice that when I do fast, I am more into the word than ever throughout the year. I try to read every day, at least once a day, and if that doesn't work, that's okay. I usually catch back on no more than 3 days. I can't go 3 days, more than 3 days not reading the Bible, because I do get angry and I do get frustrated. That's another thing. I noticed I could talk a lot more. There's so much that I could say about fasting, and I only have 20 minutes. So before I got to work, I actually picked up some Christian books from the Facebook Marketplace, and I'm really excited to go through those. It's not just for adults, but there's some for kids. Like, this one comes with a workbook. What happens when you say yes to God. There's look, beginner kids books. I think the kids, even though it's easy, but it's something, it's close, or something that they can understand and comprehend. Bible story book, bunch of kids books, series. Oh look, vegetables. Oh my gosh, I used to grow up on this when I went to church. And there's also a nutrition book, which I thought was kind of cool. Like, ooh, there's all kinds of information in here. I seen the nutrition table. Is that what it's called? Nutrition facts. But you can get all kinds of information in here. Ciao. It's after work. I'm at the park now with the kids. They want to ride the hoverboard. It's way too cold and it's way too windy for me to be sitting out. So I'm sitting in the car while wifey's sitting out there, just to make sure nobody takes them.
I just wanna know where we go from here. I don't want this love to just disappear. Lord, I need you to feel this atmosphere. I need all the love.
They know we love. They come right here to check.
What would you like to name your boy? Do you have any baby names? Mark. Okay, so what about girl? Close to your name?
I've never thought about girl names.
Melanie. Melinda.
Melinda.
No, Matilda. That's what I was thinking about. Mary. Maria.
Is that a Mexican name or
I guess
Puerto
just
Rican
in Spanish.
If it's a girl, more so on your side.
Spanish. Marquise. I need to write that down. I-S? Is that how you want to spell it?
I need it, Lord, I need it. And when I found it, I knew I'd keep it.
Oh, that's a
Lord,
nice
reveal us,
name.
never sleeping, always got
Raina, Josiah, Marquise.
preaching to the
I really think I'm going to drink some bone broth because I'm struggling a little bit. I am struggling a little bit. I'm struggling so much that I brought reinforcements down in the kitchen with me. Actually, I'm gonna leave it over here, but I brought that so I can finish taking my notes or do my plans on my phone. But this is the broth that I want to drink. I've never had bone broth, so this is gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know. That water's not watering. But all I need to do, I'm just making the kids tacos or something quick because I really don't want to be in this kitchen long, being tempted.
Open up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, revealing every pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within her, call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. To take her higher, higher, fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher, fly up out the valley and the fire.
I just changed my mind. I literally brought this Bible down here with me so that I could finish my Bible studies that I had to do for the day. When I tell you it was hard, I didn't even taste test. I had Raina come down and take a bite of the food and make sure it was well seasoned. I did not taste it at all. And I kind of feel bad because I did suck on a candy cane. So I think I'm gonna hold off of this until probably tomorrow at midnight. I'm just gonna drink this and have a light breakfast in the morning. I really don't want to overdo it and like stress my body too much. So I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. Ooh, that's what he says, so we're doing it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was not gonna post this video. Not after last night. Oh, as y'all know, I didn't get a chance to get on camera last night. I was very much ashamed of myself. Let's just say I wasn't fasting. So, today, let's get back to the second day. Today is the last day of fasting. Last night, I had some food. It was around 9 o'clock p.m. I had some food. Now, I probably ate a little heavier than what I should have, because when I ate that food, I started shaking. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna lay down, because that's the Lord telling me I shouldn't be eating right now. So I put it down. My body was shaking. My body was not ready for that. So after that, I laid my butt down and I went to bed. Now, with that being said, I probably could have pushed through, but I messed up. But that's okay. I was feeling bad about myself, but I don't. I know I messed up. God knows I messed up. So I think we're all right. And we're going to be fasting plenty more times. So I know I've done it before. It's not to say each time is going to be easy and each time I'm going to get the same results. But I am picking up on certain things as far as like the Lord speaking to me. So there is that. Really not worried about today because I ate last night. I know I'm going to be good the rest of the night. I'm at my break at work. After I get off of work, I'm going to go grocery shopping. Yeah, we're going grocery shopping, and then I'm going to cook spaghetti for the kids. And I'm probably going to have salmon and some salad. Salmon salad, or salmon with some soup and like a little bit of rice in it, or salmon and stir-fried rice. I might do that, but I don't want anything heavy, so I might go with like a little bit of white rice and some salmon just to like ease my body into it. Or a chia seed pudding, because I am going to be meal prepping tomorrow. I try to do it on Sundays, but since I work on the weekends now, I think I might shoot for Fridays because I am off Fridays. All right, y'all. This is the end of Vlogmas. It's already in the new year, but I'm sorry. This Vlogmas is probably going to be week 3 through 4, 5. How many weeks are in December? I don't even know. Yeah, I kind of just forgot to make videos, but that's okay. This was very, I don't know. I kind of got into a funk, and then I fasted, and then I just wanted to duck away from like social media for a while. But now I have a lot of catching up to do because I can't make any other videos until I edit this one. So, I don't know if I already said, we heard back from the fertility, Go Parenthood journey to parenthood. We got denied. So what I plan on doing is making a GoFundMe account. I plan on making a GoFundMe account just to help us along. We already have... Well, on the GoFundMe account, I'll probably like break it down what I'm asking for. It's more for my wife. She really wants a kid. She doesn't want to carry it herself. She wants me to carry it. But of course, we can't just make that happen because we are 2 females. It's going to cost a little bit of cha-ching. We've already spent like a few thousand already just to get some testing done. We didn't know we was going to spend more. I mean, we knew around like the ballpark how much money, but it's taking some time, and I kind of want to speed up the process a little bit because we have a lot of things happening this year and next year, and I want to be pregnant. If not before summertime, definitely in the late fall, early winter of this year, I would like to be pregnant. Hopefully I can give a little bit more planning and a little more thought and a little bit more oomph into the next Vlogmas I do. Making content can be frustrating. Not even content, but just like recording and then editing. It can be a lot. And I guess I'm already trying to juggle so much. I'm kind of like stressed out about it, but not really, because in all honesty, I don't have to do what everybody else says. I don't have to upload it. You know, there's always like a timeline for certain things. And like I get it, but sometimes I don't really be stressed because I have other things to be stressed out. Not even stressed, but like this comes first. I know it's been a minute. I actually wanted to check back in. This is the 2nd of January. I didn't come back the last day I fasted, just because I wasn't really feeling up to par, or I don't know, I was kind of embarrassed and a little disappointed in myself because I didn't fast the way I wanted to. I did wait till a little after dinner time. It was after 6 o'clock before I ate another meal, but I don't know, I was just very like conflicted about how it all went. But as the day went on, I'm actually getting into another fast to where I am focusing on being consistent and actually spending time into the Word on a daily basis. Now, what I've already learned right now, I'm on day 2 of that one, which is in the Bible app. If you want to do this challenge yourself, this is what it is. If you have the Holy Bible app, go ahead and download it and find this plan. Now that I've had a day or two to really sit down about how my fast went, I did take a couple lessons from that fast. At the end of the day, the fact that I am spending time into the Word and the fact that I put the effort into a fast, that should be enough. And I should humble myself. And today, on this new fast that I'm doing, I'm learning to start where you are and not where you should be. Sometimes we need to humble ourselves. They talk about the analogy of, when you go to the gym after not going for a year or two, you think, oh, okay, I can lift these 45 weight pounds and I can crank it. But, you can hardly finish the sets. And when you do finish the sets, your body is sore for like the next 3 to 4 days. Same with reading God's Word. You can't expect yourself to be able to read an hour a day. Start small. Start with 5 to 10 minutes a day. Once a day. Then as time goes on, try to do it twice a day. Try to just squeeze it in when you're distracted, or just make it so that whenever you need anything, or you're just bored, or you just need something, like the Bible is the first thing that you grab. I know what I need to be doing. With having 2 jobs, I do get a little bit more exhausted, and I feel like I don't have enough hours in the day, but it is only temporary. I have a goal. I have a reason why I have 2 jobs. I'm going to take care of some old debt before we have this big move. But I'm working every weekend from 8 to 4, so I have to get up early and I have to get myself ready. I have to be able to read into the Word. Thank God I'm at a pretty chill job, so I can bring my Bible with me, especially on every weekend, so I can get my Bible study. And then during the week from 9 to 2, I don't have access to anything. I can't have my phone. I can't sit and read. I'm just sitting doing other types of paperwork, and it's like a constant. I have to be constantly using my hands. But that's only from 9 to 2, Tuesday through Thursday. And then I have the kids' appointments, and then the kids are starting back into school here in the next couple days. So it's like sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to get into the Word. I don't have enough time to take care of the house. But God is really showing me I can make the time. If we didn't have electronics, if we didn't have the TV, if we didn't have Netflix, if we didn't have access to some form of electronic on a daily basis, we can make the time. I have noticed that when I spend more time into the Word, I'm not spending as much time on my phone. Now, don't get me wrong, I do spend time on my phone. I'm reeling it back in. I'm not posting on TikTok as much. I'm trying to step away from that because it's just not... I don't want to say it's not working, but I don't think that's where my focus should be right now. My focus is getting more into the Word, and I'm actually focusing more on my YouTube channel, just because, I don't know, I like this long format video. The short format is awesome, but I don't know, I feel like I get more info in a long, I don't know, I just like long form videos, because I don't like sitting there, like when I'm doing dishes, I don't like to like sit, wash the dishes, and then okay, this video is not long enough. I need a long enough video that I can just like listen to. And I feel like YouTube is perfect for that. So I need to bring my kids into reading the Bible. I have been slacking on that. Getting them to help me around the house with the chores. Show them like, hey, y'all gotta put in the work. Y'all have to wake up every day, thank God, and have him just give you the drive to be 100% on a daily basis, even when you don't want to be, even if you don't want to do the chores, even if you don't want to wake up and you don't want to read. But I really think I'm getting prepared for something big. I don't know what yet. I'm not worried about what it is, but we have a few things happening this month and next month. We have a certain amount of time to get things done, and I feel like that's going to stress me out, or I feel like I'm gonna let it stress me out. But I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Lord said the same. He says it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm probably gonna be doing another fast at the end of January. I may do one every month. Last year I did it quarterly. I may do it every month. I think I need to do that. At the end of every month, I'm probably gonna fast the last 3 days going into the next month. Because don't get me wrong, I like fasting quarterly, but I feel like I could do it more often. I could do it more often. Like get a monthly reset to be like, okay, Lord, what we focusing on this month? What do I gotta do this month? What are my tasks this month? Yeah, monthly. I think that's the way to go. But I hope you took some kind of information, or if you have done a fast, maybe we can relate. Like, like I said, the only fast I've ever done is the 3-day fast. No food, just water. I've done the fast where it's from 6 in the morning to 6 p.m. That's kind of what I did this time. If you think about it, I did that on the 2nd and the 3rd day. I really want to try the Daniel fast. Eventually we gonna build up to the 40-day fast. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I would like to do a 40-day fast of some sort. I would like to. It's probably one of my goals. What is it? The Esther fast. There's all kinds of fasts. You can do social media fast. You can have you can make up your own fast as long as you have if you are what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for. But yeah, you can make it as long as I feel like as long as it has God behind it, you can really do any other kind of fast. If you're giving up something, it should be a fast. Am I making sense? I don't know. But so much information you can get out there. No fast is similar. No fast is the same. Fasting does help, especially when you have someone doing it with you. That can also be very helpful. But if you can't, like I said, start where you are, not where you should be. If you have never fasted before, take it easy on yourself. Like, be like, okay, let's just do a 6 a.m. as soon as I wake up. No foods until dinner time. Start like that. Then you can build yourself into, okay, I can do a whole day without eating, and then the next day I'm gonna push it until dinner time. That's what I did. If you just want to do teas or just fruits, just veggies, just soups, just smoothies for 3 days. But I definitely recommend, there has been times where I have literally prepped for a fast at least a week before. I highly suggest doing that, especially if you want to get yourself really into the fast. Definitely recommend planning it out a week ahead, eat every other day, and then when that's time for that fast, you're kind of already like mentally and you're physically prepared, like, okay, my body already knows what I'm doing, like it's not gonna be a shock. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed night. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next video.